Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no joy this time. Nakata. Zaccagni. Pirlo. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, nicely intercepted. Danger averted for now. It's a throw-in. Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Inzaghi. Costa Curta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Inzaghi. He's in space and looking for options. That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has been cut short. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Zaccagni going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Bari trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Costa Curta. Zaccagni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta proves too strong. And it's Seedorf. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Inzaghi. Costa Curta. Here's Zaccagni. Zaccagni will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. Ramani. Pirlo. And it's Seedorf. Otto. Now Seedorf. Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Bari ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pirlo. Otto. He's had it taken off him. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Look, it's a run defence is disliked, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chance here to counter. Zaccagni. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Nakata. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta. Filippo, and can he finish? Bari left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
Zaccagni. Seedorf. Mateus. Wriggles his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ramani. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And Mateus. Odo. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Nakata. Oh, important interception. Well, they could break here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he get away here? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good strength. That's a decent clearance. Driving through the middle.
Bari really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Nakata. Seedorf. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
6. Cambio di giocatori.
Costa Curta. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Seedorf. Nakata has created one goal already. Now it's Seedorf. It's Pirlo. Cleared away. And it's Pirlo. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Mateus. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Seedorf, he's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
I think we're just about done here. Looks to clip it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Seedorf voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra...
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Milan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So that's got things underway. Now it's Nakata. Some really good ball. Oh, shooting chance! That is good alertness. Schneider. Nakata. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. DiMarco. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Di Lorenzo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. DiMarco. And he's picked out the run. That's tidy. No goals as yet.
They've got to make this nice and quick. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's played him through. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that should be the keeper's.
There they go, hunting again.
And here's Schneider. Otto. Header! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
This is promising. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's on his way! Can he put it away? Nakata. And here's the chance to counter. Matthäus. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's having a go! Half-time getting close now. That's a nicely measured, decent hit! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Ha segnato al 42esimo minuto, numero 10.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Schneider. Soulé. Great work on the overlap. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Holds beyond the defence. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Odo. Soulé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Now DiMarco. And here's Schneider. DiMarco. It's Schneider! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Soulé has a go! And it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mateus with a definite fell there. Oh, crossbar! Spread out to the left. And it's Nakata. DiMarco has found the net here, of course. Costa Curta. That has not gone well. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ramani. Soulé. And it's Schneider. Nakata. To Schneider. Soulé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's the hit! Odo, who has set up 2 goals. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into space out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, numero 27, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 37.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Soulé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Soulé. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Odo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus spots it and intercepts. Milan are almost home and dry now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Odo has a look and plays it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Di Marco. And he's in on goal. Soulé! Mateus cuts it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pirlo. Soulé. Now it's Schneider. Time added on will be... Shapes the shoot! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things look... And time is up. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Soulé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. And so the final qualifying phase in Asia. Roughly 2 years to this day, many a nation played their first qualifiers, dreaming of getting through to the global stage. The great majority have been and gone. It is now down to the battle-hardened, ready to go out and fight at the very margins of what they have to get through to the major finals. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going on this, Peter. These teams have given their all to be here, and let's hope that the biggest stage doesn't scare them.
And that gets things running. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Safi Salih. Real chance here. Cleared away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been taken short. North Korea have the chance to go the other way. That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, important interception.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Out to the left it goes. Well, that is one way to stop him. North Korea are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Shot could be a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
"15 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Malaysia finding their passes. Hits one! And he can clear it away. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, lovely. And that should get the job done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's good running with the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Foot in. Malaysia do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a key interception. Safi Salih. Big chance! Yes, it's there! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 12.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Lovely bit of skill. That's been intercepted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break.
Great hit! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Minutes is number 10, Safi Salih.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he skips past his man. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's the throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played over towards the opposite flank. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Safi Salih looking to add to his goal. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He has found a way through. He's shooting! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Malaysia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
A case now of complete control. Malaysia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. The final 5 minutes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a nicely measured pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, sweet feet. Great chance! Cleared without complication. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?